Hello and welcome back to yet another unboxing video, and today we're taking a look at the D&D Essentials Kit, used with 2 to 6 players, and of course it's used for the game system or the RPG, Dungeons and Dragons, and it's everything you need to create characters and play new adventures in this introduction to the world's greatest role-playing game. Let's take a look at the back of the box. Unleash your imagination. Defeat the dragon of Icespire Peak. Dungeons & Dragons is a cooperative storytelling game that harnesses your imagination and invites you to explore a fantastic world of adventure where heroes battle monsters, find treasures, and overcome epic quests. This box contains the essentials you need to run a D&D game with 1 Dungeon Master and 1 to 5 adventurers. This set includes a 64-page rulebook that teaches you how to create characters of levels 1 to 6 and play the game. Dragon of Icespire Peak, an introductory adventure. Double-sided poster map. Dungeon Master screen. 6 blank character sheets. 11 polyhedral dice. 81 cards describing magic items, sidekicks, and more. Includes codes to continue your D&D journey on D&D Beyond, the official digital toolset for Dungeons & Dragons. Unique discount code for 50% off all the digital versions of the player handbook. Unique product key to unlock a digital version of the Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure. Access to supplementary content for Dragon of Icespire Peak. So, let's crack this bad boy open and take a look at what's inside. Look what we have here. Another set of dice. Lots of dice. So, this is a box here also that comes with the game, and that's usually where you put your cards into. So you get cards, you put them in there. Okay. Polyhedral dice. So it looks like you got here 2 3d6s. Your d20, your percentile dice. Oh, you get another d20, a d12, a d10. Oh, you get 4 d6s. All right, that's good. A d4. And a d8. That's the dice you get. The Dungeon Master screen. Over one side. Of course, the artwork is just stellar and stunning. Truly depicts the world's greatest RPG game from their perspective, of course, Dungeons and Dragons. Beautiful artwork. Spellcaster with a familiar. An elf, maybe bard. A dwarf, halfling, human. Look like orcs to me. Of course, a big old dragon sitting there. All right, that's your game master screen, and inside gives you all the information you would need to use as a dungeon master. So, attack, cast spell, dash, disengage, all the things that you would need to do in combat. Point of origin. All right. Conditions: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, grappled, incapacitated, invisible, poisoned. If you're petrified, you're paralyzed. You're prone, restrained, stunned, unconscious. Okay. Your setting, your tracking, damage, object armor class, object hit points, skills, associated abilities, food, drink, and lodging, and the cost of those things, services, travel pace, occupy obscured areas, counter distance, cover, light, So it gives you the scale of what the characters be. So tiny would be like the little imp. Small would be this guy here, like a halfling would be small. Medium would be a human. Large would be a troll. Huge, I'm not exact. It looks like a giant, some sort of giant. And then gargantuan would be the dragon. So there's your size representation. Okay. So it's bigger than 30 feet. This is only 20 feet. So 10 feet. Medium is like 5.5, 6 feet tall. And then your real small guys are down less than 5 feet tall. Obviously, and tiny is tiny. And that is your GM screen. Rulebook, I'm not going to go through the whole rulebook, but just on the page, what the contents are: creating a character, playing the game, equipment, spells. You got that right there, and that's your Essentials Kit. Tells you everything you would need to know about the different characters and stuff of that nature, how to get started. Appendix, conditions, blinded, what they mean. And there you have it there. That's your Essentials Kit. Rulebook. You have an adventure, which I'm not going to go into because that right there will ruin the ending about what you're going to find and everything else like that. At the back, give you a map key, what you're going to find along the way. Everything in there that you would need to have an adventure. There you go. These are your initiative, 1 through 9. These are your initiative cards that you can break apart and use. Magic item cards. Different potions, keys, necklaces, pull collapsing, potion of healing. Lots of potions of healing. When you're first to 5th class, you don't have a lot of hit points. You need a lot of healing. So you got your magic items, also more of them. And you got here, you got potions of healing, invulnerability, superior healing, sending stone, potion of water breathing, staff of bird calls, wand of pyrotechnics, wand of secrets. Then we got here different non-player characters, people that you may meet along with your adventure. Inverna Nightbreeze, Galandra Luna, Donabella Fiasco, Quinn Hightopple, Pinklow Pete, Nib Addlespur, Talon Thornwild, Shanjan Quan, Ruby Hammerwhacker. Okay, not sure who came up with these names, but all right, there you go. Sidekicks. So, people that you can meet along the way. Deafened, charmed, blinded, frightened, grappled, incapacitated, petrified, paralyzed, invisible. Gives you a breakdown of what that condition means. Your quest cards. Dwarven Excavation Quest, Namagard Quest, Unbridge Hill Quest, Mount Tao Quest, Blogger's Camp Quest, Butterskull Ranch Quest, Axholm Quest, Dragon Barrow Quest, and Woodland Manse Quest. So these are things that your adventurers could be ask if they want to join a quest. So a dwarf prospectors found ancient dwarven ruins in the mountains southwest of here and have begun an archaeological dig for treasure and relics. They need to be warned that a white dragon has moved into the area. Take the warning to them. Then return to Townmaster Harbin Wester to collect a reward of 50 gold pieces. So that's your quest that you would go on. Some more cards we got in here: restrained, prone, poisoned, stunned, unconscious, magic charms, combat. So These are conditions: poisoned, prone, and restrained. More conditions: stunned and unconscious. So of course you have your magic charm, charm of the storm. Here, combat, how to do combat step by step. That's good. And we got some more magic items sitting in the box. +1 battle axe, +1 longbow, +1 mace, boots of Elvenkind, +1 short sword, +1 shield, cloak of billowing, cloak of many fashions, clockwork amulet. More magic items. Dragon Slayer, Dread Helm, Dust of Disappearance, Gauntlets of Ogre Power, Goggles of Night, Hat of Wizardry, Mithril Chainmail, Loot of Illusions, Immovable Rod. So let's take a look at one of these. Dragon Slayer. You have +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this longsword. When you hit as dragon with this weapon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 slashing damage. For the purpose of this weapon, dragon refers to any creature with the dragon type. So it's a dragon slaying sword, I assume. Yep. And that would be obviously used only on dragons. That the damage does not happen on an orc or anything else you might be fighting. And some character sheets that you can use. You create your own characters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And of course, Dungeons and Dragons is always going to try to sell you other things. We already did reviews of the Star Set and the Essentials Kit. But you could, of course, buy the full blown out books of the Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Monster Manual. All kinds of stuff. And of course, they have different modules that you can invest into. Here's your code for the 50% off. And all the other different things that come in here. So when you buy the thing, you get some freebies thrown in. All right. Of course, you get a map of the Sword Coast. And it's front and back. So the front is the Neverwinter Wood, Star Meadow Hills, Sword Mountain, the Crypt Garden Forest. There's your map key right there. There's Neverwinter and the roads that are following around. You may not be able to see it, but in here, over here you got the hexes, tells you the distance for each type of step: the north, south, east, west. And if I flip this over, got a map of the town that you'll be adventuring in. Lion Shield Coaster, Fandolin Miners Exchange, Harbin Webster's Home, Townmaster's Hall, Stonehill Inn, Shrine of Luck, to Tribord Trail, Parthen's Provisions, and Fandolin is the name of the town that you'll be visiting during your adventure. The map scale on the bottom there tells you how many feet. Okay, here, north, south, east, and west. So there you have it, all the items that are included in all these items are included in the D&D Essentials Kit. Thank you for joining me on this video. If you enjoyed it, throw us a like, throw us a comment. Of course, you can subscribe to our channel as well. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll see you on the next unboxing video.